So we're gonna do a little thing here. As you know, we don't really celebrate birthdays.
Namely, like we do now, okay?
Well, we kind of grew up in this environment where we didn't.
Yeah.
And we don't. I mean, we do, but we don't.
Yeah.
We don't in the traditional way.
Yeah.
Well, what I chose to do many years ago was, I decided to myself, I'm gonna treat my brother to something that I never had. And that's, not necessarily our birthday, but just an acknowledgement of a person.
Mm-hmm.
Which I guess you could call it what a birthday is, sort of. But whatever. It's how we do it. We just give each other gifts. It's kind of like a little...
Yeah.
It's kind of become a challenge, really.
Yeah.
It's not good. But this year, I had a challenge of my own. And it was just... I was in a particular spot where I was like, man, I really don't got any cash. And then my car, I went through some shit. So I was like, no, I owe more cash. And it was getting bad, right? So I was like, I'm just gonna kind of salt and pepper the freaking gifts throughout. And so the first one we showed many months ago was I found this Batman. It's the Affleck Batman. Of course, you're an Affleck.
Yep.
And it's the McFarlane one. So I was like, here's one of them. And you're like, wow, this birthday stinks. Then I got you something else, and I just can't remember what it was, and you can't either.
I can't remember.
So I don't even remember what the freaking hell that was. But then I found this little Catwoman that I
was actually gonna get it myself. So
yeah, you had mentioned wanting to get it, and I just happened to be in a situation where I could get it, where I did some finagling, and I was like, well, she's mine now, and by mine I mean yours. So there she is.
You trademarked a sound for her earlier.
What was it? I forgot.
This thing was like.
Nope, can't do it again.
Anyway,
it was squishy anyway.
It wasn't cool.
No, it was super uncat-like too, and unwoman-like. So anyway, I got those, and then you were like, yep, this birthday still freaking stinks. So that's cool. And I was like, man, what am I going to do? And then thankfully, things started picking up. And then I'm going to reveal some things here for you. One, I was going to get you, and I may put it up here, I may not, but I was going to get you this Toxic Avenger mask.
Oh, man.
But they sold out right when I was going to get it.
Which one? The
big one. The big one.
Yeah.
Now, I think they're back in stock, but now the time has passed. But anyway, the point is...
Also, I don't have space
it's too big.
Yeah,
it's
cool.
Have a lot of
room. Super cool, but I don't have space for it.
So I didn't get that. And then I was like, I'm going to get him a statue. Now, you're not a big statue guy.
Every statue I've owned, I've given to you.
Yeah, you might say you're the antithesis of a statue guy.
I like statues.
You don't have any.
I don't have any, yeah.
So... arguably, you kind of don't. But anyway, the point is, you have a pretty big Motu collection, and more importantly, it's a lot centered around Skeletor. So I was like, man, this statue just came out from Iron Studios, who, though makes great statues of fictional characters, the faces on statues that are based on actors and stuff like that, ooh, stinky. But anyway, thankfully, Skeletor is literally a skeleton.
You can't mess up a skeleton.
Can't mess it up. The statue's pretty cool. I was going to get you that. And then I came across this boy, Red Hulk. Boom, which you had wanted since a few years ago. And
they re-released them.
I had intended to get you this one, and then I could never find it for a reasonable price. Because I'm sorry, I'm not paying more than $50 for Red Hulk.
Yeah.
But everybody's wanting like 80 at the time. And I was like, nah, boy. But anyway,
I would have kicked your ass if you paid 80 for
I know you would have, because I would have kicked mine ass too. That's right, mine ass.
Mine ass.
But they re-released it, and I was like, hell yeah. So I got that for you, and you were like, all right, that's pretty cool, guy. It's not crappy like the other ones you said. But then I was get you the statue to do the clinch. And I even asked, our boys, some of our viewers, I asked them, what do you think? This or this other thing that I may or may not show right here, which is a giant-sized Skeletor mint on card.
Yeah.
And they all said the statue because it looks cooler. But I was like,
I would have kicked their asses again.
Look, we all know that you love traditional Skeletor.
I love trad.
So either option was up in the air. But they all said statue, so I was like, I'm going to do the statue.
Statue is cooler.
Yeah. But then I came across this boy on the store, and it's the big-ass Mega-Fig Darkseid. Of course, we're freaking Darkseidites, and we're, DCites. And I was like, this is a cool boy. And I said, I don't have a lot of, extra money on me. So I was like, I can either get both of them and have to cut into the statue, or get one for myself and get him the statue. And there was only 2 in the store, boy. And let me tell you, here locally, I don't know how it is in anybody else's land.
Terrible.
But the scalping situation's bad. So bad, in fact, that I held these statues and I was sending you a message to basically go, do you want the secret thing? Which, because you didn't know it was going to be the statue. Or do you want this as part of your birthday thing? And you were like, give me that dark side right now, okay? And I was like, hell yeah. All right. Well, that answers my question. As I was making this scar, trying to get you on the phone, some dude approaches me and he's like, hey, man, are you going to take both of those? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, can I give you $60 for one of them? And I was like, I haven't even paid for them yet. That means you're going to have to end up paying $100. And then he kind of like goes into himself a little and then he goes, oh, yeah. And then he walks away and I was like, well, that was a thing that happened. But anyway, would I have taken the $60? The answer is no, because I'm a geek and I totally wanted that dark side. But also I was like, I think he's going to pick it, which you did. And I was like, man, this is a major price cut from the freaking statue. But anyway, Mega Fig Dark Side rating.
Now, you know that I'm not a fan of the cape.
The cloth goods?
Well, no, it's not the cloth thing. I just don't like my dark side with cape. I enjoy him without the medallion and the little skirt.
Right.
That being said, he's clearly a 10 out of 10 guy. That being said, they skimped out on some of the articulation on the arm. Now, I didn't know that he had articulation down here until you pointed it out.
Yep. You were like, he can't point. I'm like,
yeah, I was like, he can't point. But anyway, yeah, it's super cool.
He can point. Yeah. I've been reading the reviews on some pages, where they sell them. And I don't know why I said it like that, but I've been reading the reviews around the net, and people are really down on this boy.
Oh, yeah?
They're like, he's fat.
That's how he looks.
He can't do action poses. He kind of just stands around menacingly most of the time. So.
Most of the time with his hands behind his back.
Looking cool, wanting to bone Granny Goodness.
Oh, yeah.
Look, man.
GG.
He's a cool-ass looking figure. I don't know what people are crying about. Very trad looking. I love it. It's pretty cool. So that was one of them.
Yeah.
What else, guy?
We got, well, this was...
Oh, yeah.
Homie.
You've been on trying to get these Simpsons figures and plushes, and I happened to come across Homie, and I was like, oh, clearly he wants Homie.
Yeah.
Now, the thing is, I had to ask. A lot of these surprises weren't surprises by the end, is what I'm saying.
Oh, I just remember what the other thing was.
What was it?
The Joker.
The Joker? Which Joker?
The Joker, the 12-inch Joker.
12-inch Joker.
The one I repainted.
Oh, yeah, I thought you meant the one you forgot.
That's the one we forgot.
There's another 12-inch Joker?
No, that's literally the one that we were thinking of. It was, you got this one, and then you got the Joker afterwards.
No, because the other one we got, the one that we forgot, was between Catwoman and Batfleck.
Oh.
But you forgot the 12-inch Joker, too.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll insert a picture of him right now.
Repainted.
The point is, this boy right here, I know you wanted him.
Homie.
But also, I was like, he literally threw away a Homer plush that he had.
That one wasn't that cool.
It wasn't that cool.
This one's way better.
So I had to ask, do you want this boy or not? And you were like, yeah, of course I want that boy. And I was like, well, I didn't know you threw away Homie, guy.
This one's a way better Homie.
So he got the Homie.
Homie.
And he's a pretty cool guy right there. And also...
This is the last one?
Is it? Oh, no, also the little Batman guy.
Oh, I forgot the Bat movie. I'm going to have to put that.
So we'll put in the tiny little Batman. Yeah. I thought you were going to keep him on card.
I was, but then it was one of those cards that looks cool at first.
And you hated it?
But then the more you look at it, you're like, why is there a bunch of logos on it? It just didn't look cool.
So it's one of those smaller figures, and it's a Batman Returns Batman. And I was like, oh, I think he's going to like this. So I got that.
It did shave his
you
ears
did
a little.
Totally alter him, so I guess you hated him.
No, I liked him.
You definitely threw away the card, so I guess you hated that. So maybe that wasn't a great one, but...
this boy is...
But then the Jokey...
The Jokey, yeah.
Came in to the mix, and he's a little $10 big, like those bigger figures, but you altered him to look cool, so now he's rad.
Yeah, because I didn't like how...
it's a good sculpt, but,
The face was all cast in white, so it didn't look like makeup.
Yeah.
So I just added a bunch of paint, and shockingly, my shitty painting skills ended up looking more like makeup, and so I was like, alright, that's cool.
Yeah, so now he looks cool. So that was a thing, and then I found this boy that you were looking for 7 million years, and I was like, I mean, clearly he's going to want it, but I got to make sure. Because I still had a plan to get something else. I still kind of have a plan. But I was like, I can't leave it. Honestly, I was kind of hoping you'd say no so that I just could keep him.
Come on, guy.
But I knew you were gonna say yes.
Oh,
So
Man Fight.
Man Thing, the new release from Marvel Legends, which some people are claiming is the exact thing as the new one.
Super not, guy.
But it's very different. I don't know how they
old
can
one,
say. Yeah, the old one. I'm sorry, the old Build-A-Figure,
Which I bought today, by the way.
which you bought today, and you compared, and they're very different.
Super different.
Anyway, very cool. I really like the head sculpt. Very
Yeah.
Thuloid, by the way. But
What's his name? Ted?
who? Ted?
Isn't his name Ted in the
I don't remember,
special?
to be honest with you.
Werewolf by Night, the show?
I don't know.
We haven't seen that.
No. So I don't know why I said remember, but
Yeah.
do you remember? Anyway, you got the Man Thing guy.
Yeah,
Thoughts on it?
super.
Rating?
That's definitely my favorite 110.
You hate Hulk and Darkseid and Homie?
I feel like we gotta rate him.
So, well,
one.
this is your favorite?
Yeah. 2.
Hell yeah.
3.
3. Okay. Where does Jokey fall in?
4.
Not there.
Well, Jokey's one of the cheaper ones, so it has to
True.
go low. Then 5.
5 on the cat.
Then Jokey. Then Homie.
Homie!
Mind you, I love Homie. It's just he's one of the
And we
cheaper.
still don't know what the damn other one was.
Yeah, I don't remember, dude.
So there's that. And of course, the Batman that you hated and took out of his car is dead last apparently.
You also were gonna make me a painting last year, and you never did. Or this year.
Well, the reason I never did is because you got me a canvas. That's right, you bought the canvas. You got me a canvas that was all crooked. So I have yet to buy. So, full disclosure, part of my gifts were supposed to be I was gonna finish some projects for you. But I just haven't had the time. 1, 2. It's kind of fucking hot.
Oh yeah.
And obviously, if I did them in front of you, that would kind of ruin some of the surprise, which I just did right now.
Oh yeah.
But I was going to finish some painting jobs for you and then do a painting. Now, if you can guess what the painting was of, you'll understand why I wanted to keep it under wraps.
Swamp Thing.
Nah, homie. It wasn't going to be cool.
Oh, come on. Wait, what? Hold on.
Take one guess. I'll give you 3 guesses.
Al Smith.
Nah, that's super uncool, so no.
Oh, man. So it wasn't going to be...
It's super uncool, but it's so uncool that you're like, that's cool.
God damn, there's so many of them.
Just take a few guesses.
I can't think of any right now. Oh, you gotta give me another hint.
He is part of the assortment of things that you did get.
What?
Exactly. Could be Man Thing. Could be
The Joker, baby.
Well, I'm the Joker, baby.
I'm the Joker, baby.
Dude, that would have been rad.
I was gonna pay. I still am. I just need it needs to cool down, bro. It's fucking hot in here. Or maybe now that you know, I can just do it over there. But
the Joker, baby.
The Joker baby painting. I was like, this is gonna be something that he wants to hang up.
That sucks.
So the Joker baby was gonna be painting, and then I was gonna finish that Batman. What's his name? James Groman Batman.
Oh yeah.
Thing, but I want to do that one under wraps. But now I can just do it because well, I just mentioned it, so there you go. But
anyway. I got a paint. I did a painting for you, for yours. Now it is digital.
Okay.
So I had to get it printed. That's it.
Is it Ramirez Mantequilla?
Yeah, dude.
It is.
No, it's not.
No,
Ramirez.
He's the employee. And I still have a plan that may or may not come to fruition. It all depends on.
I feel like there's too many plans.
How the chips. I feel like I went too overboard. It doesn't seem that way, but afterwards I was like,
they had to go through.
Yeah, I was like, I feel like I don't have anything left.
In my life, I feel like mine are kind of disappointing.
Ah man, is the Jokey in there?
I think you won this one, guy.
Well, whoever wins, we lose. I don't know what that means.
You've seen most of yours as a sad part.
I feel like that's bad, guy.
Oh, come on, guy.
If I've seen already all of them. But anyway.
Most, I said.
Most. You're saving the living appearance of the Joker, baby.
Yeah, he's coming.
Anyway, that's it for yours this year. And,
by the way, about half a year late.
Oh, yeah, super late. Like I said, I was stuck in a hole. Still am, but a little bit more lubrication in the hole nowadays.
God damn it.
If you will.
Lube.
Yep. Little snake hole. Anyway, we're out, guys.